After initial success, Prince Palace follows the strange undead leader back to his base of operations, hoping to bring a swift resolution to the conflict. Oh, and by the way, grammar error there. We have followed the retreating enemy. They are holed up just ahead.
Excellent. I was just getting warmed up. Captain, secure this port. I will confront our foe in the field.
Yeah, like seals confront foes in the field. Walls offer a strong defensive point and cost a lot of movement cost if not owned. Yeah, you might have noticed those fortification locations on the first map. Anyway, NKDH here, and it's time for map 2 of Shattered Thrones campaign. You certainly are persistent. I admit it has been a long time since I last met with one such as yourself. I could almost get excited again.
You fiend! How dare you defile our lands and then run off with a proper conclusion?
Wait! No, I thought I might start getting for a second there, but it was not to be. Listen up. The map objective is capture all 3 settlements.
The odds may leak fleet, but reinforcements are waiting at the towns to both the south and north. The Squire is a fast unit that you can use to get to each location quickly for the enemy.
Yeah, we have a new unit, the Squire, who is Holy Empire's flanker unit. Flanker units are fast units that excel in single combat and taking out isolated enemies. So they're pretty fast. Flanker units specialize in duels. I mean, their stats are actually better than the Crusaders. And don't be fooled by the lower base attack, because they have this trait called charge, which doubles their base attack when they're attacking. So they effectively have 6 base attack, except on enemy base where they have only 3, but why would you rely on enemy base anyway? The other trait is intimidate, which knocks any enemy back where applicable and prevents counterattack. I think the counterattack is prevented unconditionally. I have to check. Intimidate doesn't work on enemy base, though if it did, it would work against the Squire, because 2 melee units hitting Squire. Yeah, that would be terrifying. Squire's level up traits are evasion, which is basically Fire Emblem's pass, so it allows Squire. It would allow Squire to move through spaces that that are occupied by enemies as if they weren't occupied. And those Squires can't stop. Those Squires still can't stop on a space that it's occupied. So you have to make sure that the space isn't occupied. You can use it to. You can use evasion to snipe enemy ranged units. Squire's second level of benefit is +1 attack, which also works with charge conveniently enough. So yeah. Oh, and you might notice that the movement icon for Squire is changed to. For other units, it's a horse. It's a regular shoe, but for Squire, it's a horseshoe, which indicates the different movement type, the horse movement type, compared to the other unit's foot movement type. And that affects movement type. Provides some different movement costs between terrain tiles. Like forest. Foot units have 2 movement tiles. By the way, it was actually 3 in the earlier versions, but it was reduced to 2 because I had to check the reason actually. But I think they're not too bad reasons, but because it does benefit foot units, who are of course going to be slower on flat terrain. Horse units have a movement cost of 4, and then on mountains hit them even harder. 6 movement cost. 6.
compared to the 3 4-foot units, Crusader can move 2 fast across mountains. Squire can move only 1. Yeah. But still on flat terrain, Squire's pretty good. Oh yeah. You might notice these tuning units from Dark Canal. Well, 1 unit height. Well, I'll get into them once we take the north property. Excuse me, settlement. Yeah, Shatterstone calls property settlement. But anyway. Oh yeah, and also, if you click on the cog icon, you'll get these commands. Status replay, surrender options, help, save and exit. I'll just go into status, and I hope the others can go into. I'll go into replay on turn 2, but anyway, status shows you the objective, the mission name, and various stats that generally don't matter. Unit count, we're outnumbered 16-7. And the names of the players, as well as the CO icons. And there's also magnifying glasses for each CO, but usually the one for the opponent is more relevant because it shows their seal stats. Leech Lord Morghast, Necromancer. Newly created units are blessed with increased speed. We don't care about that yet. Search for 5 mana. All friendly units on settlements which build them are refreshed. But what I want to draw attention to is Grave Summons. 9 mana. That's slightly more than Valus's Rally for 8 mana. A defender unit is created in every hometown that does not already have a unit. It sounds like Sensei. Remember Sensei from Advanced Wars 2 and Dual Strike? Yeah, Grave Summons works similarly, except it's way more expensive, thankfully. It's still very, very powerful, but there are definite checks to it. You'll see what I mean when we get to them. But now, oh yeah, map design. Oh yeah, another point I want to make. You might notice that I do want to bring up that I've been, in my efforts to help balance Shatterstone, with Shatterstone, I've been very focused on unit balance. So I've been negligent with reviewing level design. It's not like you can hold level design against Shatterstone anyway, because level design and strategy games tend to be hit or miss it, regardless. I don't think there's been a reliable framework for level design, so yeah. Of course, you might notice one flaw anyway. What's that flaw? Well, I'll talk about it when I get to that point. But first, got some more stuff. Like I'm going to demonstrate the undo command. Like I have the witch under attack, the zombie take damage, but I'm doing that, and yep, it's undone completely. I'm going to make that move again, regardless. So, and I'm not going to undo that. But yeah, you can see how useful undo is able to be, capable of being. You can use it for micromanagement. I'm not going to do that. So it's a self-imposed challenge. Boom. Yeah, I want to make Crusaders damage so that they... because I want them to be affected by rally. So here come the enemies. The enemy just... And yeah, I just blundered one of its schools just now. How, you may ask? I have nothing that can even reach this one in the north. Well, first I'm going to go to this town. Squire moves here. Our priestess is under your command. We got an unit. The priestess is a support unit which can heal your units and suppress enemy units. Yeah, say hello to the priestess. Holy Empire's support unit. Support units are designed for increasing friendly troop power and weakening the enemy, but they're very bad. They're very bad on otherwise. Like, let's compare the priestess to the witch hunter. Priestess has 8 HP, or excuse me, 6 because of Valis. I was counting Valis' day to day, and 1 attack, 0 defense, 3 range, 6 movement and power. Witch Hunter has 7 HP, 2 defense, 2 attack, 1 defense, 3 range, 6 movement power. Yeah, the power stats are better, and the range and movement power are the same. However, Priestess is meant for support, and she works well with that. She has heal for healing a unit from healing a unit from 3 spaces away. That removes negative status from the targeted ally and heals them for 5 health. So think of it like those who have played Super Mario RPG, think of it like Toadstools, or Peaches, as you may prefer to call her nowadays. Think of it as Toadstool's therapy. Charity Charity provides extra money if the priest just starts her faith on a settlement that generates money, and 3 extra to be precise. Yeah, you can use priestess for economy. Silence provides a negative status that disables unit traits. Of course, it won't work on zombies because they have status immunity. But ghouls, you can get rid of consumed corpse. I have to check if silence works on vicious, works in the enemy phase. But if it does, you can get rid of vicious as well and cripple the ghouls that way. Oh yeah, priestess's trait. She gets blessing, which provides an attack up boost. It's unconditional too, which brings up that if priestess heals a crusader, it sets off his righteousness trait and provides the extra defense. I'm actually going to heal this crusader. This also provides experience. Healing also provides experience, so yeah. But healing experience only applies if you heal off damage. It won't even work. It won't even provide experience if you do set up Crusader's Righteous. As for the other town, our knights are in your command, my friend. Knights are powerful units capable of striking 2 targets in a row for high damage. Say hello to the knight, who has actually better stats than the squire's side for movement. And just to score that, yeah, knight also has charge like squire does, and trample, which deals splash damage to any enemy unit right behind the knight's target. Of course, the extra damage from charge will not apply to that to a unit hit by trample. So keep that in mind. Knight also has first strike, which is the same as guard's first strike, and +1 attack. So yeah, like Squire, you definitely want to consider leveling up Knight. In case you're wondering what the Knight unit type is, shock unit, heavy elite unit with powerful attacks and protection. And yeah, basically Knights are elite units, just like our big friend with the curved sword here, the Mummy. Yeah, you might notice that arguably Mummy has iffy stats. Like, Mummy has more HP, but their effective attack is lower. Though their base attack is higher, so they do have an enemy base going on. They have 0 defense. They have less movement, though they move on foot, so that's something. However, their selling points are their traits: Overrun, which will move into, which basically has the Mummy swap places with a targeted enemy where applicable. Of course, Mummy is a foot unit, and generally foot units can move into, and I don't think there's a terrain tile that foot units, that horse units can move onto that foot units can't. It's generally for deploying and C units. I'll get into later, but anyway, that's the big selling point about that's a big reason for melee units to fear Mummy. There's also piercing, which doesn't make sense at first because Mummy has 6 attack already. So that's going to break through the Knight's 2 defense. Yeah, 2 defense is actually stellar. Oh, and piercing just ignores the defense stat to clarify. But let's just say there's a faction. Let's just say the third faction is plenty of reason. It's actually plenty of reason Mummy would want piercing. Anyway, and the third trait is diseased, which is a death reaction that causes poison to any surrounding units. Well, like, poison deals 3 damage to any unit on their enemy's phase at the start of their enemy's phase. I have to check how long the poison lasts, but anyway. That brings up, I should bring up some balance concerns. Like, Mummy's big weak spot is 0 defense for an elite unit. I think that's a bit buggy because it goes against encouraging optimism. Because I mean, I get that. I can understand that encouraging optimism would be part of the shocking unit type's affinity play, but if that's the case, why encourage range units? Range units are more blatant about their utility compared to melee units who are more subtle about it. And better, yeah, that map Divine Fly mentioned earlier, yeah. Do you know that Dark Cabal doesn't have any of its range units involved on the net? Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Like, why? I mean, it would make the Squire more useful beyond just simply grabbing towns.
While we're at it, I think the mummies should have been Darkabel. The mummies on this map should have been Darkabel force units instead. Oh, but wait, mummies are supposed to encourage keep away. Yeah, you already have ghouls and zombies for that. Yep. Have those force units around, and yeah, you could actually encourage players to consider thinking outside the box. I mean, yeah. I'm not asking for difficulty. I'm just asking for more vibrant game. Not asking for difficulty on an early map. I'm just asking for a more vibrant game. Oh, yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to mention? So let's get this going. Where goes my... Oh, and case in point, no experience for the priestess for healing and then damage target. So yeah, that's out. Yeah, I'm finished on this turn. What I think. And something I don't get, why does the AI move its mummies through the mountains? Just ask... there are no locations on this map to build units, so towns still provide vital healing to any of your start their turn on them. So yeah, Librarian was just mentioning about how towns provide money. Of course, we can't use money on this map because there's no deployment points. Anyway, let's get this on the road. Let's hammer the zombie. And oh wait a minute. The zombie has 5 attack. I might want to consider like. Yeah, thing is, this is not advanced work, so the zombie gets walloped. If this was advanced work, that zombie would have lived. Because he'd get a defense boost, and then he'd get the counterattack. I mean, he'd be dealing 3 damage instead of 4, but he's better than getting killed and dealing no damage. Oops. Oh, and case in point again, Righteous did not provide experience. Are you in range? Oh, you'd be in range. Cool. Seriously, why did the AI put their mummies deep in the mountains? Why? Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was counting the experience there because I wanted to check if any phase experience of being attacking provides counter-attacking provides experience. No dice. I mean, I could use charge now, but of course there are no ranged units I could snap. Oh joy. Well, the AI actually played smart. I can't even do anything about the mummy. They're covering each other. Thankfully, they were stupid enough to. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to flank them. Yeah, the AI is playing smart there because I can't do anything about the mummy. I'm keeping the knight here so that he can. Where can the mummies reach? Yeah, the AI is playing smart because those mummies can cause some problems there. Let's see how things go. Okay, the mummies. This is going to be fun. Christ, I can't do that much against the... I know I can get rid of this god-awful ghoul. Oh hey, knockback actually being useful against Dark Cabal. You don't see that every day. Ah, Christ, I don't want to have two people attacked by mummies because... Jesus. Geez, that would be nasty. Okay, the mummies can't reach... Oh, and rule of thumb, have your faster units and... where necessary, have your faster units take to the what's it, faster units and your ranged units take to the back lines where they can still do their stuff and get in the way of your other units. I should really get invoking. Never mind. Charge! Yeah, I'm using charge to get rid of these god-awful mummies. Why did I not have to... I'm an idiot! Nine, 10. Wait. Okay, 2 damage. Yeah, piercing does not apply on... Shoot! Piercing does not apply on the enemy face, so... Wouldn't have mattered. Oh god. Oh wait! Okay, unsafe. Silence does carry in the enemy face too, so... Doesn't last past that, so that sucks. Christ, 2 units are going to get hit, though. Charge again! Yeah, I want the mana from you guys, though. Let's take this town. Enemy settlement take 2 turns to capture. Be sure to protect the unit you are using to capture. This thankfully doesn't apply for neutral settlements, but enemy settlements are a different story naturally. Yeah, the map's basically over. The only enemy unit left is this zombie, and routing doesn't even... And may I clarify that routing doesn't even... doesn't even clear the mission, so... Rally. So yeah, silence does last in enemy phase. Good to know. Piercing doesn't... Piercing doesn't work on enemy phase. Also good to know. That also helps. Ow. That's okay. Game's over. Another defeat. I am sure I was much better at this will domination gig. There will be no escape this time, foul mage! Foul Don't you mean foul vampire? Halt! Stop your pursuit! Lady Alana, what are you doing here? We are sort of in the middle of a battle here! Sorry about that, cousin, but there is something more than that stick. And there he goes. And I was just about to vanquish the enemy too. I was going to vanquish him, Alana. You should know how crucial that first vanquishing is to me. I am sorry for that, my prince, but I am bringing great news from your father. Negotiations are sound, and it is imperative that you head east with all haste. Wait, what's this? A story? Yeah, next time. Well, next time, past the replay for this level, because I got that going already. Oh, and 9 turns, no units lost, 16 enemy units killed, 123 gold. Man, there was only 21 there. I said.